Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with Lava Clone. Lava Clone is the least skillful deck in Clash Royale, and it is back and better than ever. After that Elixir Golem, Night Witch, Magic Archer, Electro Dragon, Tornado deck finally got a nerf, this deck is just so strong again. So many people are running Bomb Tower, and if you play against them and you have Lava Hound, they're just gonna automatically lose. Most of the Bomb Tower decks will have Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard, and Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard can never get on top of your Fly Machine, so it feels miserable for them. We've decided to put arrows in this deck because a lot of people are running Firecrackers, and arrows are going to be an immediate way of countering them. The no skill Lava Clone is back and better than ever, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with the best Lava Hound deck in Clash Royale. And if you guys want to support me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. By using code SirTag, I get a percentage of all money spent in the shop at no extra cost to you. It allows me to spend more time on my videos, and I really appreciate it. Here we go. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. This man is not dropping anything at all, so we're going to wait a little bit. He's giving us the double thumbs up. Aw, dude, we got to give you some love. We appreciate you, brother. I don't want to cycle my Skarmy at all. I'm going to go for my arrows. I need to get to Lava Hound. This is going to be showing you guys how to play with the worst hand possible. I don't have Lumberjack. I would love to cycle that same lane as the Royal Ghost. I have to eat damage right now, or I have to cycle Baby Dragon. Oh my goodness. How do I win this? So the way that I have to play this is I have to Lumberjack, so then the Magic Archer targets that, so then we can Skarmy, and then the P.E.K.K.A targets that. Notice how I played it. The Lumberjack was the main thing targeted by the Magic Archer. So then we had the P.E.K.K.A turn around on top of the skeletons. So it took a long time for that Lumberjack to die, and we were able to conserve the Skarmy because the Magic Archer was not able to focus on it since it was already prioritizing the Lumberjack. That was really difficult to make happen, but it was also a situation that was thrown into us because of our horrible card cycle. Remember, he's zapped already. He's going to get damage on us. That's undoubtedly going to happen. I might even lose my tower if he continues to spam here. But the bats should follow up behind the Lava Hound, and we will be able to get a really nice counter push with Baby Dragon. So bats, Lava Hound, Baby Dragon, all coming through. He's probably going to zap or Electro Wizard. If he Electro Wizards, we immediately want to go for a clone, and the double Baby Dragons will be able to kill the Electro Wizard, undoubtedly. The Lava Hound pups pop, and we're going to get a ton of chip damage on this. Then he poisons. Well, it doesn't matter if he poisons at that point because it's already going to do enough damage. That the damage has been dealt. Feels good, man. So we could not have played that any better at the start. Very, very good for us. Bad matchup, but oh man, I think we could still win this. We got to go for a Skarmy that's going to connect to our tower probably. No, he didn't zap. Wow. I thought for sure he was going to zap earlier. I guess he was preoccupied with the Magic Archer. And we will be able to get some nice counter push with this. He's going to Bandit. Yep, as anticipated. Then we have to go for bats, so then the Bandit doesn't dash on us. Remember, he doesn't have zap because he already used it on the Skarmy, right? So then the Bandit's not able to break through and get that damage. That's why we elected to go for the early bats. Otherwise, I don't think we would have even bothered. We can Baby Dragon here, and then we can go for Fly Machine. I'm not going to go in for anything that's poisonable like a clone because, well, I wanted to be able to disperse everything and have Elixir. So we're going to go for the Skarmy further away. Remember how the Skarmy is really far away and not going to be hooked by the poison immediately. We can go for a Lava Hound on the right because it looks like he's probably going to be able to take the left-hand side, and I don't want to just poke the bear too much here. If I try to over-defend here, I could lose. I just want to go for arrows, and hopefully the Bandit died, but it didn't die, so I couldn't commit anymore with bats. If the Bandit died, we could have spent more Elixir there and would have been able to defend. It was worthwhile for the risk, but right now I'd rather just go for the clone everything up, damage down P.E.K.K.A, and then he's not able to hit the Lava Hound with that poison. He has to pick between, do I want to hit the Lava Hound, or do I want to go and hit the supporting units? He decided to go and hit the supporting units. That felt really good. Bats are going to stay alive. One of them will survive, I think. And then we can go for a Fly Machine after. So that one Bury the Bat is going to get on top of the Magic Archer. As hilarious as it is, that will actually do a considerable amount of damage to the point that we can arrow it. That one bat just won us the game. I'm not even memeing. One Bury the Bat survived and won us the game there. Holy crap. That was insane, dude. He deserves like a golden medal. Here we go, guys. Really, really good hand. This is what I love to see. Lava Hound at the start, Skarmy in my hand. Anything that he throws at me will be defended. If he goes in for spam and zaps it, I can just go all in on the right with my clone and then Flying Machine. And, well, he's not going to have zap and he won't have Elixir for poison, so it's really nice. I can go for bats here, so it's going to take the preemptive targeting from the Inferno Tower. And if he has poison, it could be a difficult matchup, but I still think that we could win it. So unfortunately for him, he drops the Inferno Tower like really far away. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I think it wasn't. Yes, it's going to be more difficult for my Fly Machine to hit it when it's like placed in the middle opposed to closer to it. But obviously he doesn't take all of the priority from the Lava Hound pups. So we're hardcore chilling here. I'm able to go in for a Lumberjack. I could have also Skarmied. I like the Lumberjack counter push potential for 1 extra elixir, keeping my Skarmy on defense in case he's got Bandit. I prefer that. So it doesn't look like he's got it, man. It looks like he's just going to have like the standard minor poison deck. Very, very standard Inferno Tower control. So usually when they're better, they're going to start their Inferno Towers here so I can't snipe it opposed to dropping it here with the flying machine. It's going to be very annoying for me if he starts doing that. Fortunately for me, he keeps dropping the Inferno Tower towards the middle, which I can go and distract with my bats and then have my flying machine target very easily. So we're going to go for our bats now. We're never going to give him too much poison value, so we're not going in for that clone, guys. We're not going for that clone until we can guarantee the value. So yes, we're going to get a little bit chip damage here. That's really solid and stuff, but I don't want to overcommit. Usually with Lava Clone, you want to be playing very aggressive, but against these control decks that have ample amount of defensive capabilities against you, it's not ideal to play that aggressive. So I can go in for a Baby Dragon in the back, and then I can Lava Hound, because my Lumberjack would just bait out a Valkyrie from him, and that would be pretty bad. If I go for Lava Hound here, he's probably not going to have poison by the time that I get Clone and go in for this Lava Hound push. We'll see if we can make anything happen, or if it's going to be a delayed poison. Nah, he had poison back, but the pups are going to give us so much value still. And we bait out Electro. So I was off a little bit. I didn't think he was going to be back to poison. He was back to poison. Still okay. Still fine here. I'm in a card cycle where he's probably going to miner, so I'd rather not drop my Skarmy because it will just get logged. I'd rather go and drop our Lumberjack in the back, and then we can fuel an even heftier aggression. This is what I was talking about. We knew for a fact that he was going to go in for a Valkyrie as soon as he sees the Lumberjack. It's going to be a 4-for-4 transaction, and he's able to kill it. But now I'm able to go for a flying machine, and I'm able to go and snipe. And I'm also able to go arrows to kill his Electro Wizard a little bit quicker. This is what we wanted to see. Now, he's not going to be able to deal with this if we clone it because he just cycled his poison, right? These pups should be able to give us some extra value. Definitely going to be able to go and kill the Valkyrie now, and then I'm able to go for bats on defense and go for an even more aggressive Lava Hound. So we're going in for these aggressive Lava Hounds because our bats will get tanked for it, and we should be able to go in for a Baby Dragon as well. I'm pretty confident that we just won this game. I don't think that there's any way for him to defend because I think he overextended. And now I'm able to go for like Lumberjack and Bats and Clone and take the tower if he defends this somehow. He shouldn't be able to though. But this is what I was talking about before. Lumberjack, Bats, OP, man. Going for the Clone because he doesn't have poison. It's going to get all raged up and we'll walk with the W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance against minor poison control. Oh my gosh, this dude is insane. I saw Skarmy and then I went for Baby Dragon and then the Hawk Rider and I was like, no, it's going to tank for the Baby Dragon. So I had to go for arrows. So what are we going to do, man? This dude is insane. He's a maniac. He's got Musketeer, he's got Hog Rider and Skarmy, and he's really aggressive. He's feisty. So I need to save my Skarmy and cycle for the Hog Rider. If he doesn't have Zap, we should be able to just annihilate it with ease. Yep, right when I say he doesn't have Zap, he shows the Zap. He's like, Jake, I got you, brother. Exactly what you don't want, I have for you, and you're going to be a happy panda. Unfortunately, I'm a very sad panda when I see that. So he doesn't have Zap and cycle, so when he does Hog Rider, we will be able to annihilate it now. I think that's going to be our best bet to just Skarmy. So we kill the Hog Rider, then it tanks for the minions. He might get a little bit of damage on our tower if he goes in for another spell, but looks like he's not having that in him. So his Zap is going to be in cycle for this. We can go for a Fly Machine. Maybe he zaps the Lava Hound pups. We'll have to wait and see. I want to go for Clone just because, well, his minions are out of cycle, so we're going to be able to kill the Musketeer, hopefully, or at least put it into Threshold with the Fly Machine that we won't have to worry about it. That was a really good interaction, and we bait out the Zap. So now since he doesn't have Zap, I'm feeling very confident. Can we just talk about how this man has Inferno Tower, Zap, Musketeer, and minions? That's a mouthful, man. He's got so many air counters. Hopefully we can win. This is definitely going to be a bit of a spicy match. So I'm going to go for Baby Dragon in the back, just to cycle in the tower that we have lower hit points from him. And then we're going to go for a Lava Hound in front, because if he wants to apply a lot of aggression, he doesn't have Zap, so we can just defend with Skarmy. Otherwise, we can go in for arrows. Actually, yeah, we're just going to defend. We're not going to apply aggression because we know the Baby Dragon will retarget on top of the minions. And as we anticipated, it does just that. So we're able to get the Skarmy right on top of the Inferno Tower. Really, really good game for us. Despite him having ample amount of air answers, we still come away with the tower here. The Zap is the main thing that throws me off. Traditionally, when you play against a Hog Rider deck, wow, you have poison and Zap. That makes no sense, but okay. Usually, you play against Hog Rider decks, they're always going to have log, but the Zap is able to break through Skarmy instantaneously, hitting all of the skeletons and put you in a really bad situation. So, I'm happy. For whatever reason, we were able to win this, but This is a difficult matchup. I got myself into a good card cycle when we abused him overcommitting a couple times. Also, we made really good decisions, I think, with our counter pushing, eating damage when we needed to, and making sure that we used Skarmy on defense every single time he didn't have Zap and Cycle. So right now, Poison's on us. I'm not dropping Skarmy. I'm not going to just freak out and realize, oh yeah, my skeletons would get one hit before they expired to the poison. I rather just wait, take the amount of damage, and forfeit it, and try to make as much damage happen on the other side and get what I can instead of freaking out and having an undesirable outcome. We're going to start off this game with Lava Hound. We have an amazing hand. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So he's going to have Ice Spirit and Knight. Could this be Hog Rider Executioner? Oh man, that would be fun to play against if that's the case. Could also be an Expo deck. We're going to have to wait and see. Or it could be Graveyard. Executioner. Okay. So this is what we want to do. We want to go for a Flying Machine, same lane as Executioner. We want to get a Tornado from our opponent. Then we can go in for a Lumberjack and Bats and get a clone on top of that and potentially take his tower. So we're going to do it right now. We're going to start spamming because he just used Executioner and he used Tornado, so he shouldn't have very many good answers to this. He's going to go Goblin Gang. Interestingly enough, he has Goblin Gang instead of like Skeletons or something, or Goblins. So he had way more distractions than otherwise most decks would, but we're going to have to wait for the Executioner to lock on to our tower, then we're going to go for a Skarmy. So we will be able to defend this. It's going to be a lot of extra damage, unfortunately, but man, those are two things that just did not go our way. Him having the Goblin Gang instead of the traditional like Skeletons gave him way more of a buffer, so then the Bats weren't able to immediately get on top of the tower. The Executioner not dying, those two things were not good for me. So I'm going to go opposite lane with our Lava Hound now. We're going to have to switch things up. We're just going to lose the right-hand side because it's going to be very low HP anyway. We have to make a big play on the left. So I'm going to go for Baby Dragon with this Lava Hound. We're going to gear up for a nice aggression. Since his Executioner is going to be 2 cards away now, we should be able to break through. So we're going to have a huge push with our Flying Machine. Baby Dragon, he's 1 card away from Executioner. Then he's going to have to follow up with the Tornado. So he's going to be down a lot of Elixir even if he's able to defend this tower. So he's going to Tornado now. He's back to Executioner. I think we just want to go opposite lane with our Lumberjack and Bats. And we could be able to take the right-hand side too. So we're taking both sides at the exact same time. So if you guys play correctly and split lane push and sack towers against people that run Executioner Tornado, it's not that bad of a matchup. The first thing that I did would actually work out in 9 times out of 10 if they don't have a random Goblin Gang instead of having like Goblins or Skeletons, as I said before. So very, very good play for us because usually they only have Log as their other spell. So if they use their Tornado and they use their Executioner, they're stuck with like Goblins, Knight, Ice Spirit, Skeletons maybe. And that doesn't really do so hot when you have a cloned Lumberjack and Bats applying aggression on the other side. So that is how I love playing this game because it demands the Tornado on the right. Then he can't use it in conjunction with the Executioner. And then he's not able to pull together the Flying Machine and also or the Baby Dragon that's coming at him. And if he's not able to do that, the Flying Machine will be able to kill the Executioner and then you take the right-hand side. So he has to pick one or the other side. And it's just really, really good matchup if you play it correctly. It looks like it's a bad matchup, but it's not bad if they don't have Goblin Gang for whatever reason this dude had. GG, well played, and peace out. We were still able to win because we asserted dominance on the left-hand side. Go for Bats in the back in order to see what's up against Michael. Michael is still not dropping anything. Then he goes in for the Graveyard right when I say he hasn't been dropping anything. He's like, I'll show you, Jake. I'll drop my entire bank account at you. And yeah, he has no more Elixir Bank. He dropped Graveyard, Tornado, and also a Bar Barrel. So that is a 10 Elixir investment right out of the start of the game, man. That's crazy. He's going to drop Knight as well. If we start Lava Hound, there's no way for him to really punish it. Then we can subsequently follow up with the Baby Dragon or a Fly Machine, and it will tread behind our Lava Hound, opposed to dropping that first and then dropping the Lava Hound at the river. That would expedite our push. I want to build up our push and have more Elixir for it. Remember, he doesn't have Poison back in... Well, he only has Poison. He doesn't have Tornado because he just cycled it on offense. Now he has Tornado after cycling 2 cards. I don't want to go in for the clone for that reason, just because it'll be a 3-for-3 transaction and he'll get damage on all of our other units, so it's just not worth it. If you know that the Tornado kills all of your clone and then it gives them extra value on top of your supporting cards, it's just really, really bad to go in for something that would bait out that Tornado and give him the Elixir to do it for free. So as a result, we get a whole bunch of extra damage there, and I feel pretty comfortable with this. I can go in for Bats because he's going to Graveyard, and then I can Lumberjack and kill his Ice Wizard, and he'll also undeniably kill the Knight afterward. So he can't kill the bats in single elixir. So if they ever go for graveyard, in single elixir, your best answer is to go for bats. In double elixir, you're probably gonna have to go in for like fly machines, baby dragons, maybe even going for arrows if too many skeletons accumulate. Or you just want to go all in and kind of try a tower trade because it's difficult to defend in double. In single, it's incredibly easy though. Because if they go in for poisons, they just lose on offense because it's an overcommitment in single elixir. So we're going to be able to go in for a fly machine, baby dragon here. And if he poisons, then that's fine. I can just go for a clone afterward with my lumberjack bats. That's one of my favorite pushes to do with this deck. I never want to go in for an aggressive clone against someone that has ample splash damage with poison and tornado. So we're just going to wait. Look at how much elixir I have. I have 9 elixir bank, and I have all this at him. I'm just waiting for him to spam me. Yep, so he just used his poison. He overcommitted here. We're going to start another Lava Hound because I know that I should be able to just take the tower with this Raged Up Lumberjack. And this Lava Hound is just going to be defending. Anything that he spams into us will then subsequently allow us to follow up with big plays after. He's probably going to go in for a poison or tornado or something, and then we'll have to go for arrows. We're going to be able to hit the baby dragon with arrows as well to clean it up a little bit quicker so then he doesn't have a tank for the graveyard. If you don't have a tank for the graveyard, then guess what, buddy? You're not going to have anything on me. That tower is going to be in pristine HP because, well, I can just focus on top of the skeletons. My tower is targeting the skeletons instead of a unit, and then we win the game a little bit quicker, man. GG, well played, and peace out. We didn't lose a tower. Dropping Lava Hound in the back. First play of the game because we have Skarmy. We can defend against any bridge spam. No matter what he throws down, we got it answered, man. So he's going to go for Inferno Dragon. Unfortunately, we don't have a great way of resetting, and we don't have Baby Dragon or Fly Machine to pick it apart from a distance. So we're going to go for bats here. 2 birds with 1 stone, killing the guards and also distracting the Inferno Dragon. Unfortunately, I really don't want to go and continue to spam there because I still don't have a ranged unit. They were my 7th and 8th cards in card cycle, which is just incredibly unfortunate. We're going to wait for the Baby Dragon to lock on. Then we're going to follow up with the Skarmy because the Skarmy is going to be able to take the damage from the Inferno Dragon and still keep everything else alive. Wow, guys, he spent all of his elixir on the arrows and he didn't have anything for the Lumberjack. And then the Lumberjack came up clutch, giving us an immaculate amount of damage on the left-hand side. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So, unfortunately for us, it looks like the Goblin Barrel, or not the Goblin Barrel, the Goblin Cage Brawler is going to do a lot of damage on the left-hand side. So we have to go in for a Baby Dragon. I would have loved to go and just passively cycle and then go for Lava Hound, but I have to cycle Baby Dragon as opposed to cycling a cheaper card. So we're going to go for Baby Dragon and Lava Hound at the river, and we're going to use the Baby Dragon for counter push. I think our best bet is to go for a clone here, just so we get more pups on top of the tower to hopefully finish it off and also have more support to finish off his Baby Dragon. Otherwise, it's a Baby Dragon on Baby Dragon, and we don't win that interaction. It's just going to be trading evenly, and we're not about that life. We're not about the life of trading evenly. We want to assert dominance all over you, sir. Every game should just be a fast and easy win with this deck, man. So we're going to go for another Lumberjack in the back, and we're just going to cycle. We don't have Lava Hound, so it's a little bit unfortunate. We'll beat out a Goblin Cage here. And our card cycle has been really horrible this game, to be honest. Our ranged units, which you typically want in card cycle behind your Lava Hound, have never been in the right card cycle. But now we've finally got them in accordance. Both our Fly Machine and Baby Dragon are behind our Lava Hound. We can clone them up, and we can get the value that we have always dreamed of here. So we're going to clone up our Lava Hound. We're going to get that closer to our opponent's tower. Both of them pop, and then he's going to poison. The other thing that's really cool about this deck is they have to poison the Fly Machine, but then the Fly Machine's working on any type of tank that's coming towards your tower. They can't poison that and hit the Lava Hound that's cloned, so it's ideal. Also, if you guys were wondering what's better for you to clone, the Lava Hound or the Fly Machine, usually whichever one they're not poisoning. Obviously, he wasn't able to poison the Lava Hound there, so it's much better for us to clone the Lava Hound and the pups. But if you can, cloning everything is nothing that, nothing too bad, you know? I love doing that. Cloning everything is the ideal circumstance, but if everything's dispersed, I prefer cloning the units that are on top of my opponent's tower if they're not already poisoning them. We're going to sauce out a skeleton army here. He's going to poison, and we're going to walk with a W. GG, well played, and peace out. Even against poison, we emerge victorious.